Uh, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So, uh, I wanted to go for Mahakumbh. That was in my mind. As always, Guruji had requested all of us to join Mahakumbh. And since I have some arthritic problem, so I cannot walk for a long distance, and I had got ankle pain also. So many body issues were there. So I didn't think of it because I didn't know how I will be able to walk and how I will be able to go. And even my husband wanted to go, but he did not share it with me that he wanted to go also. So by just both of us were planning in their mind, but we did not uh, talk to each other. But suddenly, what happened is my brother-in-law, his brother wanted to go, and someone asked him that we will go together. We have a group of 10 people, so you can also join us. So my husband told me we'll be going to Mahakumbh, and I was so happy. I said, Guruji, you have heard my voice, and I want to go. I don't know how I will go, but it is your responsibility to take me there and bring me back safely. So we planned, had everything done, the plane tickets, the hotel, everything we had booked. But suddenly, just 4 days before, we were supposed to go during the Mahashivratri time, just one day before Mahashivratri, and we were supposed to reach Prayagraj on the previous day of Mahashivratri. So we had planned, but suddenly, just 4 to 5 days before, I had a fall in the house only because my grandson was coming close to me. He is crawling now. He's crawling, and he came just very close to my leg, and I didn't notice it. And I was just surprised how suddenly this fellow has come. And I was thinking that I may put my leg on him, and he may crumple there, crush there. So that was the fear in my mind. And suddenly, what has happened, because I may fall on him, I just took the support of the chair. Suddenly, when I took the support of the chair, along with the chair, both the chair and myself, we fell down on the floor. As I fell down on the floor, I got a severe pain on further my back. And I didn't know that what has happened, but the child started crying because there is a fall. And everybody was scared that something must have happened to me or either to the child. But nothing had happened. Then suddenly I told them, this is the thing what has happened. So next day we went to the doctor to check because I have to travel afterwards. No? So doctor said there is some compression in my backbone. I don't know whether it is now that is that compression in D7 some vertebrae, or it was previously it was there. So, but there is a compression. So my son, who is also a doctor, so he said, Mama, nothing working. You shouldn't go for the Mahakumbh. You just drop the idea. No traveling for you. I said, okay, Jai Gurudev. Whatever is happened has happened. So I cannot do anything about that. But looking at my face, he said, Are, Mama is so disappointed because she cannot go. She said, we'll do MRI. Now I got a chance to pray sincerely because that time I was not aware that some fraction, some fracture or something will be there. So go to see on the MRI report. When the MRI was done, I was praying to Gurudev. I said, you have only booked my ticket. You have arranged everything for me. And now I don't know how I will go with this fracture. And please see that nothing has happened to me. I want to go. Somehow I want to go. And I'm praying. All that sound I could not hear. I could say only Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev. Continuous I was saying Jai Gurudev. Go to see the report came. Nothing has happened to me. The same doctor who had told me no traveling, now he's saying, go. You can go to Mahakumbh or anywhere, but you have got nothing, no fracture, nothing. Said Jai Gurudev, one hurdle is over. So then I started, just 2 days before I packed my bag, everything, and then we went. But as we went, it was a heavy rush there. Everywhere it was heavy rush where we were supposed to stay. We had a nice bath. We really enjoyed, in spite of walking for a long distance. It was more than 5 kilometers, which I did not know how I walked. But by the time I put my head in the Ganga, it was really a very, very good experience, amazing experience, cold and I was so happy. I said, mera to kaam ho gaya. So then after that, we went to, because the same day we could not go to the place where we were supposed to stay because it was a heavy rush. Everywhere the barricades were put. So we had to go to Banaras. So we went to Banaras the same night without taking a rest. We went to that where we were supposed to visit Kashi Vishweshwar. So it was a midnight, one day before night, it was Shivratri. Next day was 24th was the Shivratri day. So we had a longing to go to Kashi Vishweshwar. I said, somehow we will go now only. But by the time we reached there was also a heavy rush. We could not go. And we came back. We came at 6 o'clock in the morning. And the whole night we were traveling. So I was little tired. And I started vomiting because I did not have sleep also. No food, full day we didn't have food. So because of that, I could not reach to Kashi Vishweshwar. Everybody went at about 10 o'clock. And in my mind, I'm saying, see, Guruji, you have actually helped me to go to Prayagraj, which was not possible. So Kashi Vishweshwar, I can visit. My two sons are there, and any one of them will take me. So no, I don't have worry. But only thing is that usually I used to go to ashram, and there we used to go to Shiva Mandir and we used to pray. That could not happen. So I was not upset, but I said, okay. But you won't believe, Kal Bhairav we visited. There I got what happened is we were in the queue, but I had a habit of going little ahead because I said they will stamp my leg and all because I'm getting ankle pain. So I requested that police officer. I said, I'm a senior citizen. Can I go this side, this way? She told me, you go. But when I entered the queue, there was a full Madrasi people were there. And there was a huge lady there, a young lady. And she literally pulled me out of that queue. He said, we are waiting here for such a long time. You people are coming and you are disturbing us. I said, okay, I'm sorry, I did a mistake, and I came back. By the time I came back, I was away from the group. So I said, now I'm lost. But one fellow was there of the group who was outside. And I said, my God, this fellow is there. I said, okay. And I didn't know him at all. He was from the Prayagraj only. These people had told him to come with us. So that fellow took good care of me everywhere. I was holding his hand and going everywhere. So, because I was afraid. Now, once I am misplaced and lost, then I will be lost from my people, my husband, my brother. No, they were worried. And we didn't have the mobiles to contact them. So nobody could contact each one. So, but I was safe. The thing was that I was safe. So we had Kal Bhairav Darshan and all. And then we went again to the Ganga Ghat. There you won't believe, because I had that long wish to see Shiva. There was a small linga there near the Ganga Ghat, and it was so slippery. We could not go down. But one couple who had come with us, she said, Auntie, I will take you. Don't worry. You just catch hold of me. I'll take you down. You just have the water from the Ganga and put it on this linga. I will help you. But see that you do it. This is Mahashivratri day. You don't miss it. See that strong wish which I had to go to this. I could do it. I practically went down, brought the water, did my puja. And you won't believe, there was a person standing there who's telling me, I have got bilwa. Can I, do you want that bilwa patra? I said, yeah, my God. Because there was no people that who were selling and all. But this person had brought to put for this, and some of them he shared with me. So I was very grateful to him. So, and I put that bilwa, I did my puja, and I was so happy that on Mahashivratri day I did this. So from there, the next day we went to Ayodhya. There also Guruji was there with
1 minute,
me.
Roshanji, 1 minute. See,
Ah,
the whole fact all around goes is only one thing. There's a
ha,
beautiful saying in Sanskrit. There's a beautiful saying in Sanskrit. उसको कहते हैं
ha,
विश्वासो फलदायकः. Vishwaso Faladayakaha. The moment you have trust, miracles are bound to happen. Because wherever you
correct,
keep your trust, it can be on Guru, it can be on Shiva, it can be even on the Ganges, you know. Vishwaso
yeah, yeah,
Faladayakaha. The
correct,
most important thing is वो गहरा विश्वास लेके चलना कि प्रभु हमारा काम करेंगे, ईश्वर हमारा काम करेंगे। और वो जिस किस तरीके से संपन्न होगा वो हमको नहीं पता। हरि के हजारों हाथ। The way you were explaining certain things that happened with you, I'm still overcoming certain thoughts. The way you're relating to it, the same thing happened even with the Upanayan ceremony of my son. I will share that with you. The Upanayan ceremony is a very important ritual which we have to have for the kids in our family. और उस उपनयन का जो फैमिली फंक्शन है उसमें ऐसे ऐसे चमत्कार हुए हैं हमारे साथ। अभी भी मैं आई कैन नॉट ओवरकम इट। मैं विश्वास ही नहीं कर सकता हूँ कि कैसे लोग प्रकट हुए। लिटरली बोलते हैं ना कि वो प्रकट हुए हैं, दे जस्ट अपीयर्ड फ्रॉम नोवेयर। और वो पूरा काम संपन्न हुआ। अब कैसे संपन्न हुआ, क्यों संपन्न हुआ, एंड देयर इज अ वंडरफुल मिस्ट्री विच आई एम स्टिल येट टू अनरेवल। मैं अभी भी सोच में हूं कि मैं उस मिस्ट्री को कैसे ओपन अप करूं। वेदर इट इज कार्मिक डिबेट, वेदर इट इज guru kripa, whether it is you gahana karmano gati. You cannot know the way the karma works. You can just think about it and just be thankful. And trust me, we are in a very, very tough times right now. I'm not sure how many of you have heard about it, but we have got a message stating that, that the coming 2 months are going to be very tough in terms of finances, in terms of people working, in terms of astrology. The coming 2 months are going to be really tough. After that, things will ease out, but not so much. There will be a restraint. Again, there are two things which are going to make a lot of difference. One is the international politics, which is happening all over the globe. Trump playing his cards, Putin not accepting a lot of things. So ये जो स्थूल जगत में दिख रहा है ना, इसका सारा काम सूक्ष्म जगत में हो रहा है। तो आपको जो ये सब दिख रहा है कि आपने शिव की पूजा की, बेलपत्र दिया, यू नेवर नो इफ इट वाज रियली अ ह्यूमन बॉडी व्हिच केम एंड हेल्प यू, और वाज इट द डिवाइन हु टुक द फॉर्म ऑफ अ ह्यूमन बॉडी एंड केम एंड हेल्प यू। तो कभी ये मत समझना कि जो भी दिख रहा है वो ये स्थूल शरीर का है। इसके पीछे के जो सूक्ष्म एनर्जीज हैं, दिखता तो देखो, जीवन दिखता नहीं है, प्राण शक्ति दिखती नहीं है। यू कैनॉट चेक वेयर योर ब्रेथ इज, करेक्ट? कैन यू टेल मी वेयर इज योर ब्रेथ? इट इज एवरीवेयर बट इट इज नोवेयर स्टिल, है ना? द क्वेश्चन इज, व्हाट मैटर्स इज, आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड कि भाई ये जो प्राण शक्ति है उसकी वजह से ये दिखने वाला शरीर चल रहा है। उसी तरीके से अनदिखा जो परमात्मा है, जो अनदिखी शक्ति है, द यूनिवर्सल एनर्जी इज देयर, इज मेकिंग ऑल दिस ड्रामा हैपन, एंड यू नेवर नो। ट्रस्ट मी, आई हैव हैड दिस एक्सपीरियंस ड्यूरिंग द ओपन एंड सेरेमनी ऑफ माय सन। यू आर नॉट द डूअर, यू आर नॉट द डूअर। तुम 100 जन्म की 100 बात कर लो, आप डूअर हो ही नहीं। हम कहाँ से आ गए बीच में, जब करने वाला वो है, कराने वाला वो है। ये शरीर खाली एक माध्यम है। यू आर जस्ट अ स्पून, एंड हाउ कैन द स्पून नो द टेस्ट ऑफ द पॉरेज? एक चम्मच को कैसे पता लगेगा कि उसकी खीर की क्या महिमा? तो आपने जो अभी अभी कहानी बताई काशी विश्वनाथ की, जहां आपने बेल पत्र चढ़ाया, जहां गंगा जल चढ़ाया, ये ये शायद शिव जी खुद ही आए थे आपके पास, क्योंकि सूक्ष्म जो दिखता है आपको पता नहीं चलता ना। सूक्ष्म जो दिखता वो पता ही नहीं चलेगा आपको। सूक्ष्म रूप से कोई आ गया शरीर के रूप में। अरे जब आदि शंकराचार्य चंडाल को नहीं पहचान पाए कि वो शिव के रूप में आए थे, तो हम क्या है जो हम पहचान पाएंगे। आदि शंकराचार्य के सामने शिव जी ने ऐसी महामाया ढक दी थी कि आदि शंकराचार्य को पता ही नहीं चला कि शिव जी आए हैं। तो आप और हम कहाँ हैं इन सब मामलों में। सो कभी ये मत सोचना कि कोई एक बंदा आया, कोई एक बंदा किया। नो, it is everywhere the divine which is working its presence and very strongly working its presence. So कभी ये मत सोचना कि ये हो गया तो दर्शन हो गया तो कर लिया। ये आंखें दर्शन करते वक्त भी चली जा सकती हैं। दर्शन आई हैव सीन लिटरली इन मेनी प्लेसेस, ट्रस्ट मी। जिन लोगों ने कहा है कि मैं दर्शन करने गया हूं, कुछ ना कुछ करके ऐसा हुआ है कि उनको दर्शन मिला ही नहीं। इतना दूर क्यों, मैं तो आश्रम से 3 किलोमीटर की दूरी पे रहता हूँ। मन करता है तो मैं चले जा सकता हूँ, लेकिन बुलावा भी तो आना चाहिए। इसीलिए कहते हैं चलो बुलावा आया है, माता ने बुलाया है। हमारी कोई औकात नहीं है कि हम प्रभु को बोले कि प्रभु हम आ रहे हैं आपके पास। वो सवाल ही नहीं पैदा होता है। ओनली ही कैन कॉल यू, ओनली ही कैन पुल यू, अदरवाइज वी आर नो बडी, वी आर नो बडी। गो अहेड, आप अपना अयोध्या का भी शुरू सुनाइए। आई विल बी हैप्पी टू लिसन टू इट।
So, but what happened is we went to Ayodhya afterwards, the third day. Ayodhya
हम्म।
also had lot of problem. Lot of problem means only the walking part of it, because the other group who was there with us were all youngsters. They could walk very fast and they could reach the destiny. But my husband, he's also very much capable of walking. He's 70 years, but he doesn't have any walking issue. I have that walking issue. So we could go by rickshaw, went by taxi, and we couldn't reach because there were all the time barricades. We could not reach to Ayodhya. The moment we reached to Ayodhya, I was so tired. I could not walk the staircase of the Hanuman Mandir. And I said, my God, Hanuman Mandir, there are such a lot of people going there. You won't
Is
believe
that
one
Hanuman Gaddi?
person.
Is that
हाँ,
Hanuman
Hanuman
Gaddi?
Gaddi.
Oh, acha, huh. And there
हाँ.
is a flight of
There,
stairs. Hmm.
yeah. So there, one person of 40 years, more maybe 35, my son's age, he came and Amma, you don't go in this crowd. I will take care of you. And he told my husband, you go away. She will put her hand on my shoulder and I will take her up. And I was so much afraid. I said, this, not afraid, like a person who's just come and is telling me, don't worry, I'm there. And he's told me, you take a seat wherever you get a seat, you just sit down in between, but you walk with me. If you walk with others, they will just throw you down. And the rush was so much. And I just literally put my hands on his shoulder and I caught hold of him, and he carried me. Actually, I should say that he carried me on the Hanuman Mandir. There I was so much happy because I could reach there. And the thing was that this person, he told me, Mama, I'm going I am not, I have visited Ram Mandir and I have come back to Hanuman Gatti. So please excuse me, I cannot take you to Ram Mandir. You will have to go by yourself. I said, thank you very much. This much what you have done is so much. So I blessed him. I said, Bhaiya, I'm so grateful to you. He said, no, you are like my mother. So I helped. It went out of way. I never help anyone. But I just thought of you. I said, okay, thank you. By the time we reached to Ayodhya, it was so tiring because there also their barricades were put. So we could not reach. The distance was just half a kilometer, but we had to go 2 kilometers again to reach to Ayodhya Mandir. So we went to Mandir also. There also so much of rush because all the people from Prayagraj had traveled to Banaras to
Ayodhya.
again here. So it was so much this. But luckily, we got into the mandir. We had a nice darshan. Everything was smoothly done. By that time, we reached, came back out, and only two of us. With that group of 10 people, we were only two. The others went. We don't know where we lost them. Means we were lost, both of us. And then my husband said, "Don't worry, we will go home safely." But we didn't have the mobile, nothing. By the time we reached outside the mandir, and we had kept our shoes and all to some place, and they had given us some receipt. So my husband said, "My God, again we have to walk 2 kilometers to take those shoes. Now what we will do?" There were two boys who were sitting there from Chhattisgarh. He is telling my husband, "Dada, what can I how can I help you? What is the what you want?" He said, "No, I don't know the way to go there. Just help me to go there and bring my shoes. Dada, you just remain here. I will bring those shoes for you." And these two boys went there, brought my shoes, his shoes, everything. And my both the legs, the foot were swollen because of the traveling and everything, no rest. So I said, and my husband said, "Don't worry, I will put the shoes for you. You don't bend down. I will put." My husband said. By that time, because he was putting these two boys, I felt really crying. That one of the boy put me the shoes also. And said, "See, who am I now? Just ordinary person, but how God and Guruji helping me to do all these things." He practically put the shoes, and I said, "My God, um, I really bless those two boys." By the time we put our shoes and all, we went, a whole group went to our hotel, and we didn't have the hotel name because we had just reached the hotel and came rushing to Ayodhya, to the mandir. So there we had no address of that. Only both of us just remembered some Dia or Divya, some name was their hotel. We didn't have the driver's number because driver's number was shared on the mobile, and mobile was kept in the taxi. We didn't know where we had kept. We had taxi. So then, by the time we reached to the place, one rickshaw fellow came. And nicely he asked us, "Where do you want to go?" I said, "See, this is the thing what has happened with me. We don't have any address where to go, and our taxi is waiting for us, but we don't know where it is been placed." He told me there are two bus stands. Where do you want to go? That also we don't know. So any number you have by heart. Then I remembered I knew my brother-in-law's mobile number by heart. So I told my husband, "You give that number to him and ask him where we are now." Then by the time we found he sent the location of the hotel. This rickshawala was there till 1 o'clock at night because of us. He was waiting for us to be, in spite of having that taxi, we said, "Taxi wala, you go," because this fellow has remained with us for more than 2 hours to reach us to a safer place. So this is only Guru Krupa, I can say, because everywhere, wherever we were just put into trouble, my Guruji was there to help me. That's all I can say. But we came so happily, in spite of having all this, because I said, troubles will be there, but going there, having darshan, everything smoothly was a great thing to me. And I didn't realize in my mind that I will be going to Mahakumbh. Mahakumbh was a big, real dream for me, which has been fulfilled by Guruji.
Great.
That's all I want.
ब्यूटीफुल। देखो, तो वही हम लोग कहते हैं ना कि जब तक गुरु चाहते नहीं है तब तक कुछ काम नहीं होता है ना? Possibly I will share some more. I'm overwhelmed, just by these stories. हम लोग सोचते हैं कि जो हमारी मदद करता है हमको उनको ब्लेसिंग्स देना चाहिए, बट वो उल्टा है। हमको उनके ब्लेसिंग्स लेने चाहिए क्योंकि वो गुरु के रूप में हमारे लिए आए हैं। Those people whom we might be blessers, we might have the ability to bless people, but remember, जो हमारी मदद करने आए हैं हमको उनका आशीर्वाद लेना चाहिए, भले ही वो उम्र में छोटे हों। This is one thing which I significantly learned from Gurudev, because when Gurudev is talking to some people, up Gurudev comes and goes down to everybody in the audience. You see any master, they first go down to the audience क्योंकि they see the Paramatma in everybody. है कि नहीं? हाँ या ना? हाँ, तो वो चीज हमको सीखना चाहिए कि हम लोग ब्लेसिंग्स दे, उससे पहले हम अपनी पात्रता बढ़ाएं ब्लेसिंग्स लेने की, है ना? हम्म। और सबसे बड़ा ब्लेसिंग तो मिलता है, वो माता से मिलता है, वो पिता से मिलता है, और गुरु से मिलता है। इससे बढ़कर और कोई चीज नहीं है ना? There is a beautiful tradition in India. I don't know how many of you know it. There's a wonderful tradition called as Pada Puja. Pada Puja means you wash the feet of your elders, and wash the feet of the elders with water, and you sprinkle that water on your head. उसका प्रोक्षण करते हैं हम लोग, क्योंकि माता पिता के चरण से जो निकला हुआ जल है वो हमारे लिए तीर्थ के समान है। और जिसने उस जल का प्रोक्षण कर लिया उसकी जिंदगी में कोई दुख नहीं है। उसी तरह अपने गुरु का भी, है ना? अम, भाई गुरु भी इस शरीर की ही दीक्षा देंगे ना। जो शरीर हमको किससे मिला है? अपने माता पिता से मिला है कि नहीं? तो सबसे पहले सुबह उठ के अपने माता पिता को प्रणाम करो। And I'll tell you, if there are conflicts happening in your house, if there are challenges happening in your house, wash the feet of your parents and sprinkle that water on your head. I'm telling you, बहुत सारी चीजें अपने आप शांत हो जाएंगी। Um, there is a beautiful कन्नड़ा song, किसी दिन और पूरा गाऊंगा। उसमें कहते हैं, माता पितृगल सेविपरागी पाप कार्य व बिट्टवरागी रागी तंदीरा भिक्षक रागी तंदीरा। तो अ ब्यूटीफुल सॉन्ग। और जो हमारे दास परंपरा में आते हैं ना, वो लोग पहले भिक्षा मांगते थे हर जगह से। तो बोलते हैं कि ऐसी कोई रागी है जो जिस जिसके घर में अपने माता पिता की सेवा होती हो, वो रागी मेरे को दो। ऐसे रागी दो जो पाप कार्य से छूट जाए। माता पितृगण सेविपरागी पाप कार्य व बिट्टव रागी अन्य वार्ते या बिट्टव रागी। बाकी सारी गॉसिप को छोड़कर स्वाध्याय करने वाली जो रागी हो वो मेरे को मिल सकती है क्या? वो पूछते हैं। ऐसा रागी, ऐसा खाने का, ऐसा अन्न का हमको सेवन करना चाहिए। कैसा अन्न का सेवन? जो माता पिता की सेवा करे, जो माता पिता के पाद पूजा करते हैं। ब्यूटिफुल साइंस। जो बच्चे का उपनयन हुआ इस पूरे हफ्ते में, सच ब्यूटिफुल ट्रेडिशंस विच वेर, कभी समय मिला अगले सेशन में आई विल एक्सप्लेन अबाउट इट। नन ऑफ आवर ट्रेडिशंस आर वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम। कोई भी ट्रेडिशन वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम नहीं, कोई भी ट्रेडिशन। मैं कृत कृत हो गया था, मैं कद कद हो गया था एक एक ट्रेडिशन, एक एक सेरेमनी को याद करते हुए। और विश्वास करे ना करे, मैंने सब कुछ लिख के रखा है। और मैंने अपने लिए नहीं रखा है, आप सबके लिए भी लिख के रखा है, ताकि जब आप करो या करवाओ तो आप भी उस पर्ची को पढ़ो कि भाई ये सब करवाना है बच्चे के हाथ में। आपके पोते का हो गया। एंड गुरु की कृपा देखो, आई जस्ट वांट टू टेल यू वन स्मॉल स्टोरी एंड एंड दिस, कि जब जब हम लोगों ने संकल्प लिया कि इसका उपनयन करेंगे, उसके अगले दिन गुरुदेव के साथ वी डिड द रुद्र पूजा एंड द दुर्गा होमा। उसका संकल्प का टिकट भी मिल गया। ठीक है, वहां से शुरू हुआ। दूसरा, शाम को छायना को फोन किया, स्वामी सूर्यपाद को फोन किया, उनके साथ बातचीत किया और बोला कि ऐसा है। उन्होंने बोला कि सत्संग का एक डेट देंगे। मैं आप सबको उस सत्संग के लिए इनवाइट करूंगा, आप लोग प्लीज वर्चुअली प्रेजेंट रहिएगा। ठीक है, चाइना सत्संग विल बी देयर। ठीक है। थर्ड, जैसे जैसे इवेंट्स अनफोल्ड होते चले गए, गुरु का हाथ दिख रहा था कि वो मेरे को पकड़ के ले चल रहे हैं, तू चिंता मत कर। एंड द लास्ट डे, जब उसका उपनयन थर्ड सेरेमनी खत्म हो चुका था, उसको लेके आ रहे थे, गुरु ने उसको खुद माला पहनाई। इससे ज्यादा और क्या पुण्य की प्राप्ति हो सकती है? दैट इटसेल्फ इज अ ब्लेसिंग फॉर एवरीथिंग। देखो, जब जिंदगी में गुरु मिल जाए ना, बाकी कुछ मिले ना मिले सब छोड़ दो। एक उसके रहते हुए सब मिल जाने के बराबर। तो कैसा खाना ये सब चीजें होने के लिए हमारा मन शुद्ध होना चाहिए, और मन शुद्ध होना चाहिए तो उसके लिए अन्न भी शुद्ध होना चाहिए। तो अन्न शुद्ध होना चाहिए, उसके लिए किस तरीके का अन्न खाना चाहिए, ये एक भजन में गाया है एक दास ने, जो मैंने अभी अभी कहा। पाप कार्य व बिट्टवरागी अनुदिन भजन ये माडुवरागी। जो रोज भजन करता है, जो मन रोज भजन करे, उसके यहाँ से मेरे को भिक्षा दो। ये होता है असली संन्यास। कि भाई घर पे तो रहो, लेकिन रोज सत्संग तो हो ही सकता है ना। घर पे तो हो, लेकिन रोज गुनगुना के खाना बना सकते हो ना। घर पे तो हो, लेकिन मन तो प्रभु पे टिक सकता है ना। अनुदिन भजन यमाडु वरागु। बहुत प्यारा है, बहुत प्यारा। आंखों से झरझर आंसू टपकते हैं जब हम लोग उनका एक एक भजन सुनते हैं। और जैसे रोशन जी ने आज अपनी कहानी बताई, मैं तो यही कहता हूँ कि हरि के हजारों हाथ, एक थोड़ी है, कहीं ना कहीं से पकड़ के लेके चले जाते हैं। उपनयन की कहानी आप लोगों को सुनाऊंगा तो आप मेरे को बोलोगे कि भैया ऐसा हुआ क्या। इस साक्षात प्रत्यक्ष हो गए, देवी माँ बोली आ जाओ, मैं हूं तुम्हारे साथ। और देवी माँ के बिना तो मेरा कोई कार्य संपन्न होता ही नहीं है। माँ तो रहती ही रहती है, और माँ की अहेतु की कृपा है। माँ की अहेतु की कृपा है। अभी भी बोल रहा हूँ तो रोमांच आ रहा है कि मैं कैसे आप लोगों को व्यक्त करूं, और ये सब आप जैसे साधकों के संग के प्रभाव से ही है। इसमें मेरी कोई बड़ाई नहीं है। जब हम लोग सत्संग में रहते हैं, जब लोग हम लोग साधु संग में रहते हैं, तो काम बनता ही है। वेन यू आर इन सत्व, वेन यू आर इन सत्संग, तो आपका काम होना ही है। चॉइस ही नहीं बचता है। बस चाहिए एक चीज, यस माइंड की होगा बस। आप मानो नहीं मानो, उपनयन का कार्य कम से कम जो प्रणाली है, जो जो इंडिविजुअल हाउस में हमारे दक्षिण भारत में होती है, उसके लिए कम से कम 1.5 से 2 महीना लगता है। खाली सारे सामान वगैरह सब कुछ बनाने के लिए, सब कुछ तैयारी के लिए, खाली तैयारी के लिए 2 महीने लगते हैं। और मेरे को गुरुजी ने दिया था खाली 11-12 दिन बस। बोले खत्म करो। 17 तारीख का मुहूर्त निकला, 3 तारीख को तुम्हारा उपनयन है, तुम कैसे करोगे करो। मैंने कहा तुमने सेट किया है, तुम ही देख लो, मैं क्या करूँ। है कि नहीं। जब सब भार उस पे छोड़ देते हो, तो वो तुम्हारा भार संभाल लेता है भाई। पुरोहित ने कहा इतना बड़ा लंबा लिस्ट दे दिया हमको, पूरा इतना लंबा, एक चौड़ा A4 साइज का पूरा, एक साइड बी साइड दोनों भर के दे दिया। बोले ये सारे सामान लाने हैं। अब एक सामान एक जगह मिले तब ना। हम लोग पूरी बैंगलोर घूम गए थे, पूरा बैंगलोर घूम गए थे। माता पिता एक तरफ, मैं एक तरफ, कविता एक तरफ, सब सब लोग एक एक जगह पे थे। मैंने खाली इतना ही कहा कि मैंने संकल्प लिया है रुद्र पूजा में और दुर्गा होमा में, तुमने मेरे को बिठाया है, तुम जानो, तुम्हारी कृपा जाने, मैं कुछ नहीं करने वाला। और संजोग देखो, सब बैठ गया, ऐसे ऐसे उतर के आए लोग, उतर के आए। अब इज देयर एनी चांस दैट यू विल से कि गुरु कृपा काम नहीं करती, हो ही नहीं सकता। और जो जो लोग आए उन सबको हमने प्रणाम किया कि आप लोगों ने आके हमको इतना आशीर्वाद दिया प्रभु, बस। क्योंकि उन सब में मेरे को परमात्मा दिखे, उन सब में मेरे को परमात्मा दिखे। वरना आजकल की बिजी जिंदगी में वीक डे में 150-160 लोग एक उपनयन को आके देख सकते हैं क्या, सोचो आप। एंड उपनयन इज वन ऑफ द मेन संस्कार इन हिंदू ट्रेडिशन। उसके ऊपर मैंने सत्वा टॉक्स में बोला हुआ है, आप सुनिएगा कभी अगर आपको टाइम मिले तो। उपनयन के ऊपर 2 सीरीज निकली है सत्वा टॉक्स पर। वो कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है। और ऐसे इंपॉर्टेंट फंक्शन के लिए कम से कम जहां 2 महीने लगते हैं, मेरे को प्रभु ने खाली 11-12 दिन दिए, बोले तुम सब कुछ निपटाओगे। अब नॉर्मल आदमी तो ये कर नहीं सकता है। मैंने कहा प्रभु ये तुम्हारी कृपा है, तुम ही करो, तुम ही समझाओ बस। ठीक है ना। और भी गुरु कृपा की कहानियां अगले हफ्ते और सुनाएंगे। और ये उपनयन की सेरेमनी कैसे रही, ये सब का भी वर्णन हम आपको सुनाएंगे, पूरा डिटेल समझाएंगे आपको। तब आपको समझ में आएगा कि हमारी भारतीय संस्कृति कितनी गहरी है और कितनी विशाल है। तब तक के लिए जय जय राधा रमण हरि। अच्छा, संयम के लिए कौन कौन आ रहा है? संयम टू के लिए कौन कौन आ रहा है? आ रहा है कोई संयम टू के लिए? एनीबडी फॉर संयम टू? मे वाला एक प्रोग्राम है, 14 मई से 17 मई का, उसके लिए कोई है? उसकी भी एक गुरु स्टोरी हुई, मेरे को याद दिलाना, अगले हफ्ते सुनाऊंगा मैं। उसकी भी एक गुरु स्टोरी हुई है। जब मैं नहीं चाहता और वो चाहता है तो वो कहीं से पैसा भिजवा देता है करवाने को। मेरा रजिस्ट्रेशन मेरे दोस्त ने किया, समझ गया ना? बाकी की कहानी अगले हफ्ते। जय गुरुदेव।